from JT and JG Hairstyles, and today we're going to be doing a cute hairstyle. So you're just going to start out by brushing through the hair. What you're going to do first is just take two side sections like this, like just come up from the ear and do that. And you're just going to put them off to the front. And then you're going to take the back section and make sure it's equal. Like all three sections should be equal. But you shouldn't take any hair from like the crown. You just want to take this sections like this from like under the neck. I'll make sure that they're getting even. And this one is supposed to be a little bit bigger than these two, but these two should be equal to each other, which they are. So then what you're going to do is just spritz the hair, this back section.
I see it. It's everywhere.
To keep away manatees. And you just need 2 sprays, and then you can just, like, if their hair is really, really thin, you only need 1 spray though. So then you're just going to tie this back using one of these, just to keep it out of our way. And then what you're going to do with this section over here is going to be the same as the other section. So I'll just do this section quickly and then I'll show you what I did for the other side. And once you get poppies, which is when your hair starts popping out of the braid, that's called a poppy, you just want to tie it. And we'll be taking that out later. So I'm just going to flop that over her shoulder so I can show you what I did on the side. And the beauty about this is that they don't have to look equal. And that side had a little bit of spray on it. Sorry. From spraying the back of it. So I'm just going to spray this side so that they are both sprayed. And then you're just going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to take, like this, a front section of hair, and you're going to split it into 3. And then you're just going to add sections to the front like you did to the other. Can you tilt your head? Okay. Sorry.
You hurt.
You're just too little. Turn your head. And then you're just going to keep braiding it down. And her hair is kind of dark, so it's hard to see what I'm doing on camera. And you don't have to make them look even because one of them is obviously on one side and one of them is on the other side. You can't really look at both sides of the head at the same time. And also, if you part the hair asymmetrically, like if you don't part it right in the middle, then it'll be better for them to not look equal. Because that way, it looks like you did it on purpose. Because if you part the hair closer to one side, it'll look like one side's supposed to be different. So right now I'm just braiding down to the end. And I can tell that I'm about to get some poppies because we're getting down to shorter layers. With the back section, you're just going to take it out now, gently, so as to not hurt your client. And then you're just going to braid down the section. You're going to part it pretty much like in half, but more on top. So you're just going to pretty much take a lot of hair on the top of their head like this. And then you're going to just start a French braid. You're not going to do a Dutch braid for this. You're going to just do a normal French braid. And you want it to be nice and smooth. And you're just going to end up using up the rest of the hair here. And then you're just going to keep braiding down till you get to the end. And it shouldn't take too long because if you took enough hair, you shouldn't need to braid too much. You're going to braid it all the way till you start getting some poppies. I'm about to get some poppies, I can tell. you're going to just braid all 3 of these braids together. And then for the 2 smaller braids, you're going to want to take out the 2 hair elastics and just kind of let them loosen on their own as you do this. And then for the bigger one, you're going to want to keep it in. And you'll get a lot of poppies on this, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to show you how to bobby pin them down. But if you're actually going somewhere, you might want to just take a bobby pin and stick it inside the braid to just pop it down in there. Tie them all together. And then you want to accessorize. So what I like to do just for her hair is just a simple white bow. So you can do this up here if you would like to. But I think that this looks really cool because you can see the little French braid and then you can see where all the braids cross over from each other. And then down here I like to hide the elastics. So I'm just going to tie this in. And you want to make sure that this is fairly tight if you're actually going to be going somewhere, but I don't need to wrap it around that many times. And you can take out the extra one that you had. Give it to her. So now you have this cute, intricate braid, and you can see this is the big braid, and then this is the little strands. And then it goes up into this part, and we don't have very good lighting, but you can still see it pretty good. You can see this braid going all the way down, and this is just the same. And it goes down into this cool braid. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks. Bye. Just gonna fast forward.
You're really gonna fast forward, right?
No, I can't fast forward. I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna cut it out.
Okay.